Hello Internet Dwellers, and welcome back to Bit by Block, the show where we build famous movie and television sets in Minecraft in hopes of one day creating a machinima with them. I am Jeff, as always, and welcome back to the show. Sorry we missed last week. Life got in the way, and there's a cow walking in Hill Valley. You are not Marty. Go. Go away. Go away. Anyways, as you guys saw in that time lapse, we finished off the side streets, and hold on, I'm coming to this in a second. Finished off the side street buildings, kind of got through the rest of the build as quickly as possible. I know it's a little long, but again, we have a lot to build, and that would have been just really boring to show it all on camera. There is still a couple little details I want to do. I want to come back in through with the tree tool. That was the other thing, as you might have noticed. I actually was able to upgrade my magic wand tool, the World Edit plugin, to the newer version, so I could continue to use some of these the newer blocks in it, which made my life so much simpler and made the building of this so much quicker. Anyways, what I was doing is I was actually going through looking for screenshots to kind of try to help me build out this area, and I had noticed a few things that I had not done correctly. One little details, I didn't get that little peak there, and then I realized I was completely wrong on the bank and the little sign thing over here. Just completely off. So as you noticed about halfway through there, that I completely rebuilt this half of the bank. It didn't actually have that little lower edge here. I don't know where I saw that or what screenshot I thought that was it. It actually continues all the way across. And then I decided to break up some more of, instead of it just being these flat surfaces, which I realize now I probably could do technically with the existing building, but if I do that, it'll be later. I pushed everything back just to kind of give it a little bit of a depth. Again, as we were just stating before, I hate when things are just a flat surface. This looks stupid and boring, so I kind of like this. Also, because I rebuilt this, I realized that the little marquee, or not the marquee, but the billboard section that's next to it is actually only 2 signs. This is, you know what, we're going to get rid of that because I don't like how that fills up. It's actually only 2 signs, and then it's completely different structure than what I had, so I tore that down and rebuilt all of that. And then again, just for completion, I filled in the back with black wool, as well as the roof. There is supposed to be a whole bunch of trees back behind this billboardy structure. Again, like I said, that's what I'll fill in when I can get the tree tool working. I'm not sure why it's not working. There's also supposed to be like a tree and a bush right there, which is why that is open. Okay, so there was that. We finished the rest of the street here, and I'll try to go slowly through this. As you can see, there's that was kind of hard, actually. This was tough because I tried also putting in some of the street signs. There's only so much we can do with these in Minecraft, at least at this scale. But lots of different heights, lots of different levels. Try to kind of recreate some of the awnings here for it. I actually had to kind of reposition these buildings from when I initially started doing the layout, because this wasn't quite right. Once I got some additional screenshots, I realized this was not exactly the way I wanted it. I do like this. I don't know, I like this. And nope, yep, I made a little tiny black room right here that does not go any further, because really it shouldn't, nobody should really be going up this. But, so this is the whole thing. And then I kind of took liberty. Oh, man, I forgot a section down here. Nice, look at that. All right, well, hey, let's fill this in right now. We're just going to cheat and do this. Actually, you know what? No, we will do this. Where is it at? There it is. And then, if I recall correctly, it should be that one. Hey, I remember the code. Okay, so according to the screenshots, as far as I can tell, yeah, there's a street. Well, obviously we know this. There's a street that goes here now. We're not going to obviously build out that direction because the way that the movie theater is it's kind of angled. So this road itself is going to go off towards that horse. Also, real quick, before we get too far into this, I did, after, again, kind of studying some of these screenshots. Oop, I kicked the microphone, sorry. After studying some of the screenshots from the movie, as well as some of the behind-the-scenes photographs, I did realize that my complaint about how, like, it doesn't look like they actually built the rest of the building, well, it's technically true. What is actually back here in the movie is supposed to be a car mechanic. It's like a car shop. So this is all from about here-ish on back is all like metal sheeting. So, and then with lights on there, and there's a bunch of cars parked out here. There's no actual sidewalk. There might be, but it's just not as wide. I'm not going to do that, because if we do that, it would make the clock tower actually really thin and really tiny. It would actually probably only make it that thick, and that's not thick enough. I would prefer it to actually be a full courthouse. So we're going to leave it like this. So that is going to be, again, one of those little creative liberties that I'm planning on taking, and not actually doing exactly what I suppose I should be doing, or what is based upon the movie. I think it looks better. So let's push this out. So what I did leave is, you know what? Let's go over to the other side real quick. Before we start on the movie theater, we'll go over here and we'll see what I built over on this side. I didn't really put as much time and detail into this half as I did over there, mostly because this side is, again, the side that doesn't really get used, and there's not a ton of good photographic references for this side of the set, even with the locations that take place in, or the parts of the movie that take place in it, is generally all facing this direction, or at most, I found one moment in part one that's like this. So really, you don't get a good look at what is back here, except for momentarily there is a shot that is kind of like here, but then there's, it's over here. It's kind of like this, but yeah, like the trees in the way, so you can only kind of see about this much. Now you're probably wondering about this wall right here. This is not done. I'm not going to finish this right now. What this actually is, in the movie, it does in fact dead end. The rain, seriously, so tired of the rain. This is, I probably could set that to be higher, couldn't I? Can I do this? Aha! Nope, I just turned it on for that long. Go off. There you go. So what this actually is it is a solid wall here. It's designed to kind of look like a building. I think there's a giant billboard on it. There's a parked car next to it. The street does not go all the way through there as I had originally kind of designed and planned it to. It does kind of stop pretty much right next to this building, and then the road goes off that way. I just realized that I did not do this. So what I did is I kind of just started the blocking of where that wall is going to be. And again, it's one of those where it's going to be behind, it's behind the courthouse for the most part. And again, we're never going to be filming that direction. If anything, it's just going to be in the background. So it being over there behind bushes and trees and people and cars and out of focus and all that stuff, I'm not really too worried about that side. This theater, the Essex Theater that is over here, I'm not entirely 100% happy with this build, but it will do it'll do okay for what we want. I did make sure to get the arch in here because this is where Marty walks around the corner and then comes here and then sees this and then gets hit by not get hit by the car, but barely hit by the car. And then, yeah. So anyways, So that is that side. So we have both sides of the courthouse. I'll get up here just to kind of get you like a bird's eye view of everything that we've built so far for it. So this is pretty much the Courthouse Square backlot set at in Universal. We are going to, today, for the end of this run, we're going to quickly build out the O-Town movie theater. Sorry, not the O-Town. That's a band. The Town movie theater that's back here, which really shouldn't be too hard. And then also, I think it's the Holtz Diner. It's a little yellow building that's right here. Basically, it's a single facade. We're not going to go into crazy detail with anything, so it's just gonna kind of keep it simple. So let's build this out just so I can have my corner. Yeah, so here we go. Let's figure this. Now the trick is that it is in fact at an angle, so let's make you go out more because I can always cover you. And here we'll do this over here as well, just so it goes out. Okay. So, oops, my thing is covering my screenshot. There we go. And actually, for that matter, this thing is not even, this is not even, it doesn't even go that far back here. So these are far enough down here that they figured you're not going to notice. Okay, so this is the edge of the building. We are going to start, now it starts correct. It starts flush. So maybe I should go there, pull that out to there. So this is the first corner. We'll fix this in a second. Okay, so then what it does is then it turns at an angle. All right, so what I want is oh, give me something different. Let's see here. What do we got? I don't want to use wool. Wool is weird. Remember back in the day before we actually had colored clay and everything had to be made basically out of wool? That was the only thing that was any color. And holy crap, I don't miss those days because that was just so annoying because like everything always had that fear, well, basically, and it actually did happen to me a couple times where things just burnt down because, you know, stuff got hit by lightning and the whole thing got burned down then at that point. So it was like, oh, that kind of sucks. All right, so we're going to have this be a more gradual angle, not such a harsh angle. So that goes about there. Let's see here. What are we looking at? So that's, okay, so actually, so the way this is set up, there is, oh, that's going to be so confusing. So this is the wall. It changes color here. There is a bevel out there. I wonder if I shouldn't do that. Oh, that's all the, oh, that is all that. It's all tile. We don't have anything for tile, do we? What do we have for red? Well, crap. I guess we're going to have to use the red clay, not the brown clay. Okay, go away. Everything go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Yeah, this will be better. So maybe we won't do that jut out. There is a little bit of a jut out, but because of the way that we're building this, that might look a little goofy. So we go back here, and then there's going to be there's a door here. So we're going to go up like, oh, we got to remember that this is going to need, okay, we're going to actually have to move this whole thing back then. Because I got to remember to get we have to have a sidewalk in here. So we're going to move that back 3. We will just put the sidewalk in here then. And then we'll copy and paste. Yes, I realize that this street is actually also a little narrower than this one is, but that should be okay. We're not going to worry too much about this back one because, again, it's only a back street. It's not really something that's going to be in camera for the most part. So I'm not going to be too concerned about it. So, okay, so this is the sidewalk, and then sidewalk. Just going to kind of follow the angle that we're building with this. Now, we're going to continue this just like this. Okay. And then this is actually going to fill in, so it's going to get a little bigger right through here because this is the underpass. The sign is right here. And this is why I wanted to do this, is I wanted to fill all this in so I could see how high we were, because then this is actually going to be, the door goes right up to there. Okay. So we're going to fake this. We're going to kind of do as best as we can. So the door, the other door will be there then. Maybe it should be here. Yeah, it's going to be there. So then we have a break in it, and then we have double doors, and then the other side of the wall. And you know what? So that had been 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Beautiful. Okay, this actually does come back out like that. So then we will just kind of fake continue that. The structure of the building's a little odd anyways, right there. And then we're going to go out. We're going to go like, actually, if that's my out, that's my wall. Oh, nope, we're done. Then that's it. Okay, so then that is the theater. Now this goes this whole length. So, oops, we're going to just bring that up. Yep, that's enough for the door. And we're just going to do this all the way over. So then this is the height of the red. Oops. The yellow goes up higher than that. Go away. The yellow actually comes up above this. Oh my goodness. Nope. Okay. So, okay, we'll come back to that in a second. So then there's the red, Let's get the doors in here. I'm doing these iron doors on here so that way nobody can just like walk around and open up the doors. It actually kind of prevents the people from getting into these. We will just do this so that way there's a structure there. So then I can place it. That's right, you have to do it from here. Place the door. There we go. Yeah, that works. That's good enough. This door's not quite there. It's actually supposed to be on an angle, but whatever. That's good enough there. All right, so then there's that. So then actually that goes straight up. Okay, so then what we're going to do is I'm going to give it a 2-block spacing here for where the sign is going to be. So this just comes up like this. I figured I would leave this starting to look like a McDonald's. Really crazy McDonald's. It just the colors, not the actual. Anyways, no, I figured I would leave this one for the build just because it's the final build, and then we'll be all done with this. And I thought this is kind of an iconic location in the movie. That is a pole. So this needs to go up one more. Then I will explain what I'm doing here in a second. It's kind of hard to do this and talk simultaneously. At least talk about stuff that's interesting. So this is actually, that's okay. So that is a line. See, a fence can't go that way. What can we use for that? I want to be able to break up the line a little bit. Do I just maybe, because the slabs, we don't have anything good for slabs. Slabs are all those. Slabs, there's no color that would work correctly. So maybe we just don't put that line in. All right, we're not gonna put that line in. Okay, so then that's the top. And then about, let's see here. So that's 1, 2, 3. So on this one, so we're gonna go up here. This is where it's gonna get tricky because I'm not the greatest when it comes to some of this stuff. So there's that. So that's on the 3s of the curve. And the 4th one, it goes straight up. Okay, so this is actually where it goes straight up. And we're gonna go up to there. So that's the top, and it's going to be above that one. Actually, what I should do is I could fake this, couldn't I? Yes, I could. Let's just go up here then instead. So we're kind of just faking that curve is actually happening. Okay, then we need a blue. Give me, what do I got for a good blue? Light blue. Orchid. Yes, let's use the orchids. I wonder if I couldn't use the glass. Okay, so hear me out on this. Let's try that. Let's do this, and then we're gonna come back here with this. Oops, that comes down there like that. And then we do like this, and then we come over. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. this is up like that, and then there, and then that. Okay. This looks ridiculous. I'm well aware of that. So, no, this. So now what I'm questioning, what I can do is if we can put glowstone behind this. So okay, so the photo that I'm using for reference right now is a nighttime photograph of the location. And I'm wondering if I can't fake it and actually light this blue portion so that way it would look correctly. I'm gonna take some liberties with this. We're gonna fill that in. So what I kind of want to do is it's a really nice glowing blue light, and I'm curious to know. Huh? Did I just That's right, we gotta do 0, don't we? Yep, this is why you guys watch this. Let's go 48. That's just half the day. Oh my goodness. 9,600. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna work on this. We're gonna see what this looks like later on. I think this will work actually. I think this is gonna work well. So what this is just gonna do is it's just gonna give us a nice kind of like glow effect here. I know it's going a little lower than I need it to be, but I'm going to be better safe than sorry. And then there we go. Okay. So with that, I just don't like, now this is ruined. I don't like how this is. Do that. We're gonna do that. Okay. All right. That's just gonna, you know what? It's not impressive enough for me. And there we go. So we do that. Give me my glass. And if this glass doesn't work, I'll just replace it with something else. So, okay. Yes, that I like. I like that. Okay, so let me get my white clay out. And then so the white clay is going to be the sign. Now, what do we got here? So it does not go up there. It actually comes out here. And I want this to be, we're going to do 2. Do 2, we do 3. Maybe we do 3. We do 3 out there. And then we're going to do glowstone. There we go. All right. And then we're just going to come out like that, and then come out one more. Oh, that needs to be over. Nope. All right, so that actually has got to be there. We got to do a smaller amount there. And then we could do that. We could do that there. And then we go there, so 2, and then actually, I wonder if we shouldn't just not stretch that out, if we just go straight back, because that's kind of how it looks. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're gonna do that, except I don't like that now. Ugh. You guys are watching this going, what the hell is he doing? What's wrong with him? I know, trust me. All right, we're gonna do that. There we go. And we're gonna bring you all the way up like that. And then we are going to fill in this gap from the underside, because, or actually in the top and the bottom, because you wouldn't walk underneath this and see. We're gonna leave this open up here, because then we can technically fill all this in. I suppose we could do this on the underside, couldn't we? Like that. And just spackle down like so. So then that also lights it in the nighttime. And then we will do a quartz slab on the underside just to kind of make that look a little nicer. Give it a little depth there. Not have it be so... There. What is that? No, I want this there. Alternate. Yes, okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I guess that does go one lower. There we go. All right. Okay, so we need to come. So we're gonna just fake that there like so. All right, and now the Holt's Diner, which is right next to it, actually does overlap it. And this goes, oh, do we have another yellow? No, it's just that. Because I don't want to use the yellow wool. All right. This all is kind of the same color going along this whole line, so I was just trying to see if I couldn't, put another color in it. All right, let's go all the way up here. Actually, we're just going to paint this out first. This is just going to... actually, nope. I gotta keep doing it the same style. So we do 2, and then do 2, I do 2, I do 2, I do 2. Yeah, that's gonna be good enough. All right, yeah, there we go. Too high. Literally too high. There we go. So then, and then, okay, so now this one has, we're going to do this on it, just because that'll kind of help give it a little something different. It has something like a bar going across it anyways, because actually that's where the name of the place is sitting on top, which I can't do, but this will be okay. And then we go 2 down. Okay, so then we have our street. Oops. Streets. Got our sidewalk here, and then our sidewalk will continue to drop back like it should. Nope, not that one, this one. I was counting and not seeing where it was going. There we go. So then this, so much for that toggle downfall, huh? There we go. Nope. Well, that would have been the lightning storm that I would have needed. Okay, this one, let me look. Do I have a better photograph of this area? Oh, look at that. Yes, I do. What is this? Oh, there is a... I am missing the post. That's got to come down here. So we're going to... Yeah, actually, let's look at the fences. Do I have a dark one? We got a dark one, dark oak. We're going to use this guy because there is a support beam about there. Oh, and also looking at this, that is all open road. Oh, they have that open for parking. Oh, that's interesting. So, okay. So I have to change this a little bit here, guys and gals. That goes to there. This is actually, this does not have a sidewalk to it. This is all open parking spaces for the cars to park on. So I bet you that must stop right there then. So we're just going to go like that. And we are going to push this all the way into this. Good enough. Doesn't matter if it goes behind it. So that is open parking. So then what we're going to do is we're going to do this. I will just put a couple quick lines for vehicles. What did we do? We did our vehicles as 3, didn't we? No, we did our vehicles a little wider than that. No, 3. Parked, middle drive, yes, 3. So we're just gonna do 1, 2, 3. We're gonna come out here. All right. God, that looks horrible. All right, we're not gonna do that. So that's 3. Go here, and then, oh, enough space for 1 more. All right. So we'll just go out. We'll go do that. Oh, we'll just fill in these gaps. Nope, we'll fill in these gaps. And, all right. So there's enough parking for 2 cars. Oh my goodness. Yep, there you go, Jeff. Awesome. All right, so good enough. I don't like where that, well, I guess that's gonna have to be what we're gonna do though, aren't we? Okay, so there is a support beam there. I may or may not get rid of that support post just because I think that looks stupid. All right, we're just gonna put this all back. Okay, so, all right, so then there's that, and then the diner over here, I do have a photograph of. to go off of. It's a very tiny photo, but it will help me. So it's actually a photograph from the like present 1985. So then what we got here is we have stairs up. There's a door here, which that's gonna be interesting. How am I gonna do this? Probably just do that and put the doors there. And then there is windows. These are all windows. Which, now having built this the way I have, that's gonna be interesting. Let's do the glass. So maybe we just do the blocks. Okay, so this is one of those few occasions where I am going to use the glass blocks. I don't tend to like using the glass box. I just feel like they don't have, I don't know, I don't like how thick they are. Again, this goes back to the whole depth thing. I like there being like some depth of these, not just a flat surface. Now that is going to be a problem, isn't it? It is a double door. Do we just build this one? But that's going to throw all those off, isn't it? Oh. So maybe this one. Okay, so to explain what I'm doing here, I don't like the fact the door sits open like that. And I don't like that. So we need to move the doors over and give a separation. I know that's not exactly how it is in the real model, but again, creative liberties, yay! We just knock you back, and we go there, and we get rid of you. There we go. Okay, and then that's 1, 2, 3. Actually, we need to do one more row of these, and then we will. Yeah, we're gonna go up. We're gonna extend this out just a little bit more. So just like this, like that. Excellent. And we're gonna go out, and then we'll put that there, and that's my connecting one. All right, and let's finish off this, and then we just got to put in the road, and then we'll put in the background behind the building, and this is done. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. I did not expect that to go so easily. What do we do for here? We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so then we get 2 there, and then 2 there, and then 2 there, and then 2 there. Oh, that's the 3. There we go. Okay. All right. So we are believing. So okay. Here's kind of how this is going to run, because the machinimas are going to take some time to actually produce and act out and get some of the other people to help make those. I can't make them all myself. There's going to be a little bit of a gap between me finalizing, don't know why I said it that way, and the machinima actually coming out. I sadly do not have the time to actually put the machinima together right away. So it will come out eventually. It's going to happen, I promise, because that was the whole point of this series. And also just for me to build in Minecraft, because I like building in Minecraft. But we will start immediately on the next build. So next episode, we're going to start right away on whatever we decide to go for next, which I'm kind of leaning towards the Bates Motel. I think that'd be a kind of just an interesting, plus it'd also be a hell of a lot smaller of a build than this thing was, which would be kind of just a nice little change of pace. But, and what I'm going to do for it then is I'm going to push myself way from here, probably go out in one of these directions. Like maybe we actually go straight out that way. I'll build the road so I can find my way back here. But because it's supposed to be out in the middle of the country, in the middle of nowhere, I want it far enough away from this that as we continue to build, we can place, being like, oh, okay, so we can place another small town, backlot here if we decide to, or we build in neighborhoods or something. I'm not going to create a separate map for each build, if that makes any sense. That's 9. I guess. It just looks really tiny, doesn't it? Okay, so maybe we just fudge it and we push this back because that looks way too tall, way too small for me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not at all. Let's do that. So yeah, anyways. So don't freak out when the next series starts and it's not, there's no Machinima out for this yet. It's coming. It will happen. I promise. So, I mean, I know that. Holy crap, that looks huge. Oh well. Oh well. Wow, that's just so far down there, isn't it? So, okay. Well, all right. Well, that's kind of it, really. So, but all right, we're just going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to pull this out. There is a bill. Okay, there is a company here, so there's going to be a door there, and then my guess is this window, and then we'll fill all this in like so, and then we'll go back to the normal glass for this. So we're going to fill in you, and then we'll do doors. And these ones will do a different door because I want to. Just way out there all by itself. No, I wanted to just break up the doors so they don't look the same. Okay. Yes, put it right there, game. Good call. All right, so we're going to just pull you out a little bit just to give this some depth through here. But basically, so what this will do is once this series is finished, like this section is all said and done, I will probably go back from time to time and kind of tweak this, and I expect there to be some additional tweaks as we get prepared for the Machinima. Like that's going to be something that's going to need to. I'm probably going to have some work done on these that I don't show on camera, and that's just because you don't need to see everything that I do on camera. That's unnecessary. There's going to be little tweaks when we get ready for it, and when we actually start setting up the camera shots and be like, oh, okay, so we actually need to go a little further here than I expected. Okay, so we can build off that, and we'll like I'll probably finish off that if we end up having a camera that shows that portion of it. But like stuff like that is going to be all just done off camera. That doesn't need to be done on camera just because that's kind of boring. You guys don't want to see that. But when you actually see the Machinima, way too high. When you actually see the Machinima, you'll see little things that might be a little different than what you last saw, and that's okay. So actually, I'm going to. Nope, I can't do that because that's going to copy that. So we do this. We do 5. Did it that way, didn't it? Yep. There we go. Just make life a little bit simpler, a little bit faster. And about there, go up. There we go. Yeah, this is so much simpler with the with the magic wand tool. It goes by so much quicker. Other things, other housekeeping while I finish up on this little portion. If you guys ever have any ideas for builds that we can do for this, by all means, let me know. In the comments. I will, we'll definitely respond back, and we'll know what to, any kind of suggestions for TV shows or movies. Anything that we can get good visual representation of it. Like I said, the Bates Motel is a great one. I do, there's a part of me that kind of wants to build the Cheers set. If anybody remembers what Cheers was, the bar show. But Monica and Chandler and Rachel's apartment from Friends would be kind of an interesting build. Central Perk from Friends actually could also be interesting. Those would be kind of different because they're inside an apartment complex, which kind of means that once we figure out how they're going to be, that's going to be basically in more of like a New York-esque city. Oh my goodness, that rain just does not like me today. With those types of builds, we'll start building we'll actually start building like a New York, like a big city area, and we'll start putting those in there so that way we can have it be that they can walk out of the building, like walk out of their apartment, walk down the stairs, and actually be outside in the city. I'd prefer it if it was locations, more fictitious locations from movies than don't say build Rockefeller Center so we can do 30 Rock. That would be fun, but I don't want to go with more realistic locations at first. Let's do some more TV shows and fun stuff. Also, keep in mind that we're building this in Minecraft and there is some limitations to what can be built and what can't be built. So just, yeah, again, keep that in mind. All right. So there is, well, there's that. Huh. So maybe we will, I don't like that this is just empty. All right. Where is the, where's that? Where's the stuff? Yeah, that's really helpful. Actually, I don't even see it. Where is the... I don't even know. I don't even know. Here it is. The cracked stone bricks. And then I just go ahead and I close it on myself like that. That's with Monster Egg. Nope. Just putting things in. There we go. So what we're going to do is we are going to kind of do this here. I know it's not entirely as deep as it is in the movie, but we're going to kind of fill it in a little bit here just to have something kind of filling this section out. So, but yes, any comments, any questions, anything that you have in there, let me know what you guys think of the series. If it goes too long, there's a couple things that we are thinking about doing for the next build that's going to be a little different. I definitely like doing the time lapses. Those kind of just make life a little simpler, but I will always do this portion of the show where I will sit and talk and we'll go through some stuff. Just because it makes it a little more interesting. So, all right. So actually, with that, gang, we might be done. I think we're done. Yeah, for the most part, we're done. Wow, okay. Let's go all the way back down here. So there, everybody, that's it. This is exciting. So we have so many options we can do here. Oh, there's a thing. Let me know what scene you'd like us to recreate. That would be kind of interesting to do. I do have an idea for this first one, definitely for the future ones. If you suggest a location to build, also throw in a suggestion for what scene from the movie you would like us to try to recreate for it, because that'd make it a little easier, especially for some of those, like, okay, so we're going to be doing the base motel, but we know we're going to be doing the shower sequence, so we need to know, or we need to make sure we build that first room out in the hotel with proper shower so we can shoot that. And obviously we're going to build the house up on that hill, which we're also going to start doing some, I guess, terraforming so we can get some of the hills and stuff, and we'll do that all with the magic wand, which is why I updated it. Also, we are, I'm probably going to put me in the visual here on lower corner, tiny little thumbnail or something along that line, so you guys can see me. And if that gets ugly and boring, I just won't do that anymore. Yeah. So let me know what scene you guys might think would be good to recreate for this sequence. Again, keep in mind that we can't have cars that move. So yes, I realize that the DeLorean, going back to the future would be great to have for this sequence. Kind of can't make the car move without going into more mods, so just keep that in mind. Otherwise, let me know what you guys think, what sequences would be kind of fun, or if you have an original idea that maybe takes the idea from the movie and then kind of plays with it, we might do that as well. Or if you have an idea, let us know. Anyways, with this, let's do one more final fly around so you can see the whole thing. Let's go all the way up so you can see all of it. Oops, we're losing the movie theater back there. So there is our Hill Valley clock tower set. I'm really proud of this, actually. This came out really, really well. Yeah, and again, it's not full buildings, but it doesn't matter. You don't need to see all that stuff. But that is everything. This is it. We'll go right here. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good down there. That actually came out a lot better than I expected it to. I was kind of worried about that because I'm like, it's all an angle, and I was terrified that it was not going to, properly come out right. Like, it wasn't going to look right, because angled things do kind of look goofy in Minecraft if not done correctly. But, well, besides a few little tweaks and adjustments and all that stuff, I think I'm pretty positive I can call this build done. So with that, let me land here. Right there. Okay. With that, kiddos, we are finished with the Back to the Future Clock Tower series. I hope you guys had fun. I know I did have fun building this. It's definitely one of my favorite movies, so I look forward to future projects that we work on. Yeah, I kind of can't wait to start working on the next series. So let me know what you guys thought about this series. Let me know if there's any comments or questions you have regarding it, or any changes you'd like to see, or any future builds that you would like us to try to take a stab at. I know there's a potential that we're going to start bringing in other people to help build these, so it's not just me talking to myself. That'll be nice. But until that time, it's just me, Jeff Bell, with Bit by Block. I hope you guys have a great day. See you next time. Bye-bye.